we have all of the borders put on, all 4 borders, up to the corners, and we have this space in here, and now we're going to make the miter. And the miters are really, I mean, they look gorgeous, but they're not hard at all to do. This is how I do the miters. I fold it back, fold instead of folding it out where it's iron, I fold it back onto the quilt top. I then fold it so that it hits two points. It hits this corner right here, and it hits this corner right here. And we want to make sure that it's lined up on this fabric, on this border right there. So let's fold it over, right there, and that should make a nice nice 90-degree angle, 45-degree angle. All right, and then I'm going to finger press it. Take my fingernail and press it down. Now, I take this one, fold it back over, and then line it up perfectly. There we go. Okay. Now we want to make some marks, and we want to make some marks so that it's easy for us to see what's going on. The first mark we want to make is, I want to know where exactly this 1/4 inch seam line is. So I'm going to line this up. This ruler has a 1/4 inch mark. I'm going to line this up, and I want it to go past this point. So I'm just going to do a little bit right there, because this is the only point that I really care about. So a couple inches on either side. Make it a little darker so you can see it maybe. Right there. This line right here. The second line I want is the line from this point to the corner, which is right here, along that fold. Remember the fold that we made under there? So let's push it up and see where it's going to hit the fold. And I don't care about it out here, but I care about it right here. So again, just a couple inches. Alright, this is a point, this is a really important point that we have right here. We use that quite a bit. And the third mark we make is the mark that goes, line it up so that it hits here, and line it up so that it's along this line. This edge. So this point and this edge. Right here, right here. This one is the most important line we're making. This is our seam line. Make it so you can see it. Okay. Now, try not to shift anything. It's really important that we keep this underlying fabric exactly where it's supposed to go. I want you to make a couple of pin marks. Pin in place this line. Now we're going to flip this over, because what we don't want is this quilt top getting in the way. So we're going to take it and we're going to pin it back, and we're going to pin it back, but we're not going to make sure that we don't include any of the other border. We just want to pin it back by itself. Okay. One out of the way for right now. and I want to finish pinning. Okay, now remember this point right here. That's where we're going to start. And I'm going to do a little fix. So I'm going to start my needle there. I'm going to go up 3 stitches, come back 3 stitches, and go. The reason why I'm going to do that little fix there is because I don't want, when I'm kind of moving stuff around and sewing it to the, finishing up the corner and doing all that stuff, I don't want any of those stitches to come apart. It's really important that we get everything to that point. So if I stitch it back and forth, then those stitches aren't going to come apart. Let's get to the sewing, because I'm going to show you how easily and quickly we get to really beautiful mitered corners. We have everything marked out. We have the line across there that we have drawn on, and we have, most importantly, a point right here where we want our needle to start, and we want all of the top of the quilt out of the way. So let's get in here. And like I said, we want to fix this stitch here. 2, 1, 2. There. Now it's not going to come out when we're pulling. Most of the time fixed stitches aren't that big of a deal in piecing, but sometimes if you're going to be working with a corner, you really do want it not losing a stitch or two. Okay, so we have this here, and we're going to cut it 1/4 of an inch past the seam line. And you can do it with a rotary cutter, it's no big deal. Okay, so we're almost there, almost to the done. We want to take the pin out of this corner because now we're going to work with this corner of the quilt top. And again, the important part is this point that we drew. So we want to line this up. We want to get this out of the way. Line this up, and again we're going to sew from where we stopped our attaching it, a little bit past that, so to get an extra inch, an extra ½ inch in there, and sew all the way out to, again, this line. But it's really important that we don't catch any other fabric in there. Make sure that everything else is out of the way. So just along here, lined up really well, make sure it's all lined up nicely, and go just to this point again, just to where the other stitch was. Okay, now we're going to do that with the other side. This is going to be easier to see because it's on the light side, not the black. And get all of this fabric out of the way. Like I said, the last thing you want is to be catching a errant fabric in there. All the way to this point. All the way to this thread. All right. And now you're absolutely going to be amazed at how perfect those mitered corners are. You're just going to so impress yourself because they're easy and they're very impressive and they're absolutely perfect. Good job.